Minembwe is a territory in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, in the South Kivu province. You know, since Bill Clinton became president of the United States of America in 1992, that's when he started training some Tutsi people from Rwanda in Uganda. After training them, the target was to put them into power in Rwanda. So they toppled the Hutu president, Juvenal Habyarimana, was president by then. That was on the 6th of April 1994. That was a U.S. plan. They trained these Tutsi people from all over the world, because Tutsi people, they became refugees in 1960s when the Hutu took power. And the Hutu, they're the majority. They are like 90% of the population in Rwanda. They took power in 1960s because to tell you the truth, before independence, it's the minority Tutsi, like 10%, that was being used by the colonialists, the Belgians, to mistreat the majority of Hutu. Then there was a kind of revolution in 1959. And then in 1960, 61, 62, there was like clash, fighting. And then Rwanda became independent. So the majority, 90% of the Hutu, they took power. So the minority of those Tutsi families, they had to flee to become refugees in many countries, in Tanzania, Burundi, Congo, Uganda, all over the world. And then the problem is this: with this new era of technology, Congo is being targeted by many countries, France, Belgium, and the United States of America. All the guys, all those people, they want to own Congo. Because in Congo, you can find coltan, you can find diamond, you can find gold, and so on and so forth. Then, that's what I wanted to tell you. I started with that. Now, in 1990s, when Bill Clinton became president, America, by tradition, didn't colonize Congo. Congo is, by tradition, a land of the Belgians. And it was taken over by France through connections with Mobutu. Now, America wanted to own Congo, to impose itself, to be using Congo minerals by force. That's why America trained the Tutsi people who were refugees in Uganda. And we had some other Rwandan refugees, Tutsi refugees, who came to Congo in 1960s. They were just refugees. By the time they were being trained, America started training their brothers in Uganda. Those who were refugees in Congo, they left the Congo secretly. They went to join their brothers in Uganda on training. And then they went to Rwanda, they fought with the help of America. They killed Juvenal Habyarimana, the president of Rwanda. They took power in Rwanda, and Kagame became the president. And then they took Laurent Desire Kabila. They brought him into Congo. They chased Mobutu from power. And then they occupied Congo for 1 year. We thought that those guys, they just came to help us because Mobutu was a dictator. But they didn't come for that. They had a hidden agenda. After fighting, now America and Belgium, they want to impose those minority Tutsi in the Great Lakes region, to control those regions by the way of guns, to create havoc, confusion, so that they can be stealing, minerals from Congo forever. That's the problem. And now they manage to weaken the state of Congo, to put everything into chaos, to train some rebels in Rwanda, in Uganda, to be launching them into Congo as militiamen. It's been now 20 years, and they managed to kill almost 12 million Congolese people. Now they are still not tired. And then America wants to turn those Tutsi people as a gift now, to give them the portion, a land in Congo. That's what we call Minembwe. That land belongs to the Bafulero, Babembe, and the Banyindu. Can you imagine? America now wants to give those Tutsi Rwandan, those Rwandese, you can say the Tutsi Rwandese. America wants to give them a piece of land in Congo by, lying to the international community, to other countries, forcing the matter. They're trying to force everything. That's why the Congolese people, we say, no, this cannot take place. And they, instead of calling them the Tutsi, the Rwandan Tutsi who came to Congo in 1960s, they create a new tribe. They started calling them Banyamulenge. Or Mulenge is a mountain in the Congo. It's a mountain in the land of Bafulero. Can you imagine? Can we be in the United States of America, we, Congolese people as refugees, after even 20 years, can we claim a land in Texas, in New York? Can you create our own tribe using the name of a river, the Mississippi people? Let's say, for instance, we become Mississippi people after staying in America for 50 years because we came to America as refugees. Now we gather ourselves as Congolese people, we start claiming for a piece of land in America. Is the government of America going to let us do that? That's what they're trying to do in the Congo. This is not going to pass. My friend, we're going to stand up, all of us. We're going to fight for us. If we're going to see the President of America, I'm ready to see him even alone. I'm going to ask for an appointment to go and see the President of America. We need to show the world that, first of all, they killed us 12 million people. It's the worst genocide in the history of humankind. But they haven't paid for that. And then to give them a bonus, you're trying to give them a piece of land in the Congo. This is not going to pass. I don't know if I answered properly. This is how it is. Those guys, so-called Banyamulenge. Banyamulenge is a mountain in the Congo. There has never been a tribe called Banyamulenge in the Congo, in the history of the Congo. Even if you go to Belgium, you check in the history books, in the archives, you're not going to find a tribe called Banyamulenge. There is no tribe in the Congo that speak Kinyarwanda, no. It's America and Belgians. They're trying to force those people into Congo, to cut a piece of land in the eastern part of Congo so that they can annex it to Rwanda. And the secret is that on that part, because there is too much gold, too much coltan, and recently the secret services of some other nations, they say there is uranium. Can you imagine? They always want to exploit, to use Congolese riches, Congolese minerals minus the Congolese people. And the fact is that everybody loves Congo, but nobody loves the Congolese. This is how it is.